Well, it's one of the biggest boomtown battles facing Central Texas, development versus demand for water.
A large project near Dripping Springs plans to pump massive amounts of ground and river water. But KVUE's Malia Masumoto tells us neighbors and environmental groups are fighting to stop it.
It's a fight between a new development and the nature these neighbors have enjoyed for generations.
If it were to come to pass, it would be like a death in the family.
Dallas billionaire Steve Wynn has proposed to create a 1,400-acre resort called Mirasol Springs right next to Hamilton Pool. But environmental activists say that can't happen.
There's simply not enough water to support this proposed development.
They say developers would be pumping 96,000 gallons of water a day out of the Pedernales River and potentially pumping groundwater when necessary. But with the Pedernales River looking like this, and many of the creeks and springs already drying up, they're concerned for what would happen during drought seasons.
The project is demanding that they not reduce or curtail their pumping during drought conditions as we're in.
Neighbors who would be affected say they've been meeting with developers over the last few years, but it's still not enough. They're now asking the Wynn family to withdraw their pumping permit applications to put a pause on the development.
I'm not going to attribute ill intentions, but I just don't think they truly get it.
Because they want this water to keep flowing for generations to come. In Dripping Springs, Malia Masumoto, KVUE News.
Malia, thanks a lot. Now, in response to previous concerns, developers have told us they've adapted their plans, and they plan to have about 70% of the land dedicated to what they're calling a conservation easement to help preserve it. Once the developers get all their permits, they plan to start construction next summer. The activists are hoping to put a pause in the development before then.